Hey, it's Mark Ferguson with Investor More, and welcome to another one of our real estate investing videos. Thank you for joining me. It's always fun to kind of show what we're doing and what we have going on. It's also very bright, so sorry for my extreme squinting right now. We are at a house flip that we bought a month or two ago, and we just got started working on it. So we had a brand new contractor do some demo work. We're going to show you that, see how he did, and we've got some design ideas for what we're going to do in this flip. So we'll walk through, show you what our plans are on it, and we found some kind of cool stuff and some really interesting stuff in this property too. So we always seem to have interesting things going on with our properties, and this one has those as well. All right, of course we love the likes, comments, shares, keep those coming. Welcome new subscribers, and check out investormore.com for a lot more information on our flips, rentals, being an agent, all of that great stuff. And let's take a look at this house. I bought this house for $265,000, I believe, and it's kind of been sitting for a month or two just because we've had a real shortage of contractors and people that work on things. We have a lot of multifamily going on, a lot of commercial properties, a lot of flips, and some of our properties have just been sitting because of that. So it's nice to have a new contractor, someone we could try out, and hopefully can become a real integral part of our team moving forward. So first off, it had this beautiful carpet, and we just walked through with the contractor, talking about what we like, don't like. So we're like, yes, please, get rid of that carpet. We'll see what kind of shape the wood is underneath, maybe repair it, fix it, and hopefully we can not have outdoor carpet. That's not one of my favorites, but some people used to use that quite a bit. And then here we have the inside. Now we are hoping this would be worth around $360 in that price range. It has a really nice garage off the back. It's a much bigger house than it looks like from the outside. It's got an addition we'll show you, and it really doesn't need that much work. So in our first video, we showed you all the stuff that was in here and everything that had been left for us, which was quite a bit, and that happens with wholesalers sometimes, but now we can really see what it looks like after going through it. And so some of the strange things we've seen is this was all an addition here at some point. So I'll kind of back up. That wall on the left there may have been there, but all of these walls right here were all added on. And we can tell for sure because they built the wall over the carpet, right? Who needs to remove the carpet when you add walls? That's silly. You can see they did it here too. So this whole room right here was an addition. This is probably used to be a living room, and then maybe you had a dining room there and a kitchen, who knows for sure. But it was just a small, 2-bedroom, one bathroom house in the very beginning. And so now we have this kind of bedroom here. It's really not in bad shape. It's got newer windows. The trim's not amazing, but the walls aren't in horrible shape. Of course, we can replace light fixtures. That's all easy. And it's really, it's got some wood paneling there, but it's kind of like the two-tone, stair, or I forget what it's called, but the might be a design, not exactly a need for the wood paneling there. So you've got that there. We've got another bedroom here, and they're good-sized bedrooms. It's just kind of strange how you walk in to a hallway and all the bedrooms in front. But we're not going to go crazy redesigning the whole house. We don't have to do that. In our market, we don't have to do that. And even in a slower market, we probably wouldn't do that. But what we might do is try and get rid of this wall, open it up more, so that when you walk through this front hallway, at least you're kind of seeing, this room, which could be a dining room or a little living room. And you're walking into some kind of living space, not just a hallway. And honestly, that's going to be like the most massive change we make, which I know, I'm sorry for not completely redoing everything on every house we do. But when you're flipping and trying to make money, that is often the secret of doing it, is not over remodeling. And here we have the one bathroom in the house, which is not ideal either, but it's not horrible. We're going to talk to our plumber, see if we can get a new surround. I'm not sure if we can. It's kind of ugly. It's not the worst, but it's not the best. We'll check that out. It's been really hard getting shower pans, bath surrounds. Everything's sold out. It's really hard to find, so we'll see how that goes. Toilet's kind of tight here, but I think it works. Then yeah, that goes into the other bedroom right there. Then we have the kitchen, which again, a lot of people would tell me, gut the whole thing, tear it all out, redo everything with new cabinets. And we're not going to do that. So sorry again. The cabinets aren't that bad. They're really, I mean, they're older. I think they've been painted once, but they're okay shape. They're solid. And I know the countertops aren't the best, but as you can see, they are extremely custom. You can't just go get laminate counters from Home Depot and replace these. So we haven't decided for sure. We might clean up these counters, maybe paint the cabinets a different color, and put in new appliances and call that good. I know, I'm sorry, but that might be our plan for right now. For flooring, I think we're gonna do, laminate, click and lock throughout the kitchen, the dining area, the hall, and then in this little laundry area here too. Again, good sized rooms, lots of space in here. And then we'll do carpet in the bedrooms. And we might, not sure yet, do carpet in the gigantic addition as well. So this is a huge room. It's probably 30 by 30. Maybe not quite that big, but really close. And so it would be pretty expensive, a lot of work to do laminate for this whole area. So we might stop the laminate right here and do carpet for the rest. We'll decide on that here soon. Of course, we'll redo the fixtures, paint everything, probably paint all the trim, but it's really not a lot of work that's needed in this one. And we should be able to get through it pretty quick, which is exactly how we like our flips to work. Now, as far as the contractor, we've interviewed at least 3 new contractors in the last 2 weeks. And this one so far, he did the demo, gave us a bid, has done a really good job on time, really good at communicating. So that's been super nice. So he wants to do more work. I think that might work out. 2 of the other guys we interviewed seemed really excited, happy. One was working on getting insurance, because of course we always require that. Another one wanted to schedule time to meet us. But then after that, things kind of fizzled out. We haven't heard from them. So I'll check back with them again and see what's going on. But it's just a constant struggle to kind of get all that stuff done. And this is kind of cool too. I forgot about this. We didn't see this when we bought it. That whole piece comes off. And look at that. It's got cedar all around it. So that's pretty cool. So that, that could have been an addition as well. Who knows what this house looks like when it was first bought. All right, so that's the house. There is a small basement under here. I'm not going to go down there right now. We showed that in the first video. A couple crawl spaces, and then we'll check out the garage here as well. All right, here's the deck, which I think we'll just kind of leave the same. We'll probably stain it, make it look better. And we have the garage here, which is such a nice garage. That's one reason why we bought this property, because it's a huge asset to have a garage like this. And I think it's 40 by 25, so great size garage. Only has 1 2-car garage door, but still you could fit a lot of cars in here if you wanted. When we bought it, it was full of stuff, and we showed that in the first video. Car parts, all kinds of different stuff. And people ask me if I sell that stuff, go through it. And I might take a quick peek at some of the things, but I really don't go crazy sifting through stuff. I usually don't find things. It's not worth my time. And I just tell my contractors, like, that's kind of a perk of doing it if they care. Hey, if you want to take any of this stuff, if you want to try and sell it, if you want to keep it, go for it. You have 100%, my permission to take it, do whatever you want with it. If you don't, hey, get rid of it. And we have tried too, talking to different companies and people to come. Here's the Wasp Hotel spot we showed before. Can we donate this stuff? Do people want to come take a look at it? And almost everyone we've talked to is like, well, if you want to bring it to us, we'll look through it and decide if we want any of it or not. Which really is not, like, we just don't have time to load everything up, take it to someone else, and let them decide if they want it or not, and then us have to load it all back up and then get rid of it if they don't want it. So if we found that perfect company that would want to come through, look at everything, that'd be amazing, but we just haven't found them yet. We've had, one time a real hoarder house, a garage full of stuff, And we had some people that said, oh, we're gonna, we'll come through, we'll take care of all your trash, remove everything. We just want to have permission to take what we want. And we're like, sure, cool, go for it. They went through, took what they want, and left everything else. So like, oh, we ran out of time, we couldn't do it. So just works better to have our guys do it in the long run, even though I know it seems somewhat wasteful, but I mean, most of the time people are leaving junk, it's trash, it doesn't work. There's a reason why they didn't take it with them. So that's why we end up getting rid of it. All right, that is the property. So we're excited. Hopefully we have a new contractor who will work out good and help us out here in the future. We thought we had another one earlier or a couple months ago who did not work out. They decided they didn't want to be a contractor anymore. So that's kind of frustrating. And these other two who we've interviewed, I'm going to check back with them again and see like, hey, you guys still interested? You're not interested? Because it'd just be nice to have more people working. We have a lot of projects going on. Lots of rental properties that we'd like to remodel and lots of flips going on. And of course, lots of new stuff I'm always buying as well. So we have a whole lot of things happening, and hopefully we can get through all of it. I know Nikki, my project manager, is a little frustrated with me because I keep buying projects and doing interesting stuff, and she doesn't think it's quite as interesting as I do. So we'll get through it. All right, thanks for watching. Love the support, love the comments, love the likes. Of course, check out investformore.com. Tons more information on what we're doing here. And I'll be back with many more videos coming up here soon.